Hi, welcome to How to Repair. In this video I'm going to be showing you on a Zanussi Aeg and Electrolux made machines, roughly around 2008 on the ENV06 program system. If your facial panel looks like one of the facial panels in the picture which I'm showing you now, then there is a good chance that this diagnostic system and the error codes will apply to your machine. Now, before I start this video, during these very hard times of coronavirus where you can't have engineers coming out to your house, I am willing to help you using Facebook Messenger. If you join us at Facebook on our webpage, I will try and assist individual customers as I can. Please be aware that I am overloaded with people asking me to help them fix their machines remotely, but I will do my best to deal with your problem and try and assist you where I can. Right, before I start, let me explain. This washing machine had a new door interlock. The customer brought the machine into us. It had a problem where it was showing E41. That pointed me in the direction of the door interlock. I replaced the door interlock and the machine's all working perfectly, but I'm going to show you how to find the error code, which is normally stored in the circuit board program. I'm also going to show you how to clear the error code. Then we will go through the diagnostic procedure on this machine to test all the individual components, and I will also publish all the error codes related to these machines in the circuit boards which I'm showing you in a picture. Now, before we go into test procedure, there are a few warnings which I'd like to make you aware of. Firstly, never put the machine in test mode with anything in the drum. Secondly, never leave the machine unattended or put the machine in test mode when not in front of the machine and have the capability of turning the machine off, because on functions 1, 2 and 3 it will fill all the way to the top of the glass, which may cause a problem. So you should only be actually testing the water valves on 1, 2 and 3 just for a few seconds to make sure that that function is working correctly. When you get to the heater setting, it will automatically fill to above the heating minimum requirement for the heating system to be energized. So do be aware, this test should really only be done with a qualified person and always in front of the machine when doing the test. Okay, so if you have a machine that is showing an error after a wash, it's normally displayed here, or the on-off button will be flashing so many times red and so many times green. But if the machine has been turned off and back on again, it may be showing normal functionality. But if you turn it to position 10, and position 10 is always counted from the off position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wash programs, select it to the 10th, and then press the two buttons, E41 showing, and you can see that the light is also flashing. I'll just reset this again. 1, 2, 3, 4 red, followed by 1 green. This means it's error code 41 if you do not have an LCD display. Now, to clear the error code, we need to shut the door, turn it to position 1 with the start, pause and extra rinse set, and it enters diagnostic mode. Position 1 just shows you all the lights functioning, and it also shows you the LCD display all working correctly and all the symbols fully lit. Now if we turn it down to position 10 again, it shows us the error code. Now to clear the error code, we need to press again these two buttons. and then error 00 will appear and the light will not show any functionality. Now if we go back to the off position now, ELE comes up, turn it off again, turn it back on, you should now have a normal wash symbol showing. And if we go down to the 10th position again and press for the error code, there is E00 showing, no flashing lights, and this means that there are no error codes stored in the machine anymore. Error codes can be shown in many ways by many variations. If you look at these next 4 or 5 pictures, I show all the error codes related to this model of machine. This model of machine is actually a ZWF 12380W. It's an ENV software 06 on the circuit board, I believe. But if you are looking for the model number and PNC number to give me if you require help, open the door, zoom in, and here you will see the model number on the ID plate, and underneath that you'll see a number beginning with 9, and this is the product number or PNC number. I would require this in full, including the /01 at the end. Okay, next we're going to go into diagnostic mode, and again, as I showed you, to enter diagnostic mode, the pause, start pause button, the button next to it, in this case it's the extra rinse, press them both together, turn it to position 1, and we enter we enter diagnostic mode. Now the diagnostic mode works from 1 to 10. Okay, 10 we've already seen, which is the last stored error code. Now the first setting is all the LEDs showing with the LCD all flashing to make sure all the symbols are working correctly. The next one energizes the door interlock, and the machine will start filling on the wash cycle. Door locked. Water is now entering on the main chamber. This washing machine only has 2 water valves, so you can see the water level going up on the display. When we turn it to number 3, we have the pre-wash water coming in, and you can see the water level going up. Do make sure you're always in front of the machine when testing these. Never leave them in test mode, because it will continue filling all the way up to the maximum level. Then when we enter number 4, this will actually fill on all the water valves. So there's only 2 valves on this, so they should be both activated. When we go into the next one, it is showing us the water level. The next one tests the heating system with the circulation pump if fitted. So we'll see water coming down the door here. Water is coming down, and you can see that the water temperature at the moment is 18, just flickering on to 19 degrees. The heater is actually on. I can see this on my multimeter above the machine, which I'll show you in a second, and we're drawing 1980 watts, which is 8.6 amps, which means that the pump is activated with about 30-40 watts, and also the heating element, which is about 1900 watts altogether, which is roughly about 8.4 amp. And that will continue to rise in temperature for the next 5-10 minutes, all the way up to 90 degrees, if you wanted it to. but it's not necessary. As long as you see that the temperature is going up, you know that the heating element is working correctly, just in case you do not have a clamp-on meter to see the ampage. We'll just wait for it to go up to 22 degrees. Remember, with all these test sequences, do make sure you are in front of the appliance always, and never leave it on the test sequence when unattended, because the machine will do some functionalities which are not normal to a normal washing machine and are unsafe in the house. So we're just coming up to 23 degrees. Right, I've left the machine now running up to 25 degrees. We're going to go into sequence 7. Sequence 7 will do a clockwise rotation at about 50-55 RPM, and that will show 5, and then it will do a counterclockwise rotation up to 250 RPM. This is really just to check for leaks in the tub. If you're an engineer and you were looking for a leak in the tub, this would be quite a useful function. So everything stops. 55 RPM clockwise, and now it will go up to 250 RPM anti-clockwise. Function 8 will actually empty the machine. Once the water is empty in the machine, it will then go to a 650 RPM for a few seconds. Once it's stabilized at 650 RPM, it will go to the maximum spin speed which the machine is designed for. This is a 1200. Some of the other machines are 1400 and 1600. The circuit boards I showed you earlier. So we'll just flick this over. You can hear the machine emptying. Once the water level has gone below the safety level for the motor to be engaged on spin mode, the machine will go up to 650 RPM. So as you can see, the water's disappearing in the bottom there, and in a few seconds or so we should have an RPM showing on the screen here as it goes into a clockwise rotation, I believe. No, anti-clockwise. So the anti-clockwise is going up to 650. Stabilized at 650. Now the machine will accelerate up to the maximum RPM. It never quite gets to the full RPM. So we're at 1000, 1100, and it's stabilizing at 1150. The next one on this machine is not used. This would be on some models of washer dryer. This would actually be showing you the functionality of the dryer, making sure that the dryer is heating, and also that the air circulation fan is working, and also the two NTC sensors that are normally fitted to washer dryers. And again, if we turn it to position 10, it shows you the last stored error code, and in this case, because we've cleared it earlier, it's showing us basically no error code is stored. Now, to turn the machine back into wash mode, you need to turn it all the way to the off position. The first time you turn it on, it may show ELE, so if you turn it off again, and sometimes you have to wait for the door to deactivate, but if we turn it on again, we are now on normal wash functions.
Thank you very much for watching this video.
Please remember to support the website, as that's what keeps us going and able to make these videos for you. And remember, with this epidemic of coronavirus and you're not being able to get engineers coming to your house, if you join us on Facebook and send us a question in, where I can, I will try and help you using Facebook Messenger. This is where I'm able to look through your camera on your mobile phone and try and assist you with your repairs on your appliance. But please be aware that I am fully loaded with work, and I'm helping a lot of people around the world, and sometimes it may take me a day or so to get back to you, but I will get back to you as quickly as I can. Thank you very much again for watching this video. Please remember to shop with us. Thanks for watching.